In India, the IIT exam is one of the toughest entrance exams for engineering. The preparation for cracking these exams requires hours of dedication, hard work, smart preparation, huge sacrifices, and most importantly, steely mental strength. Well, these exams aren't really for the faint-hearted, or so they say. And after all that work that goes in and the sacrifices, imagine just how disappointing and heartbreaking it would be not to get a job despite completing the course from one of the most respected institutes in the country. Well, the placement season at the Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay, remains uninspiring for many students amid an economic slowdown. Every year, students from the IIT look forward to these placement seasons with an eye on getting big-ticket jobs with plum pay packages. But this year has been disappointing. In IIT Bombay this year, 712 of around 2,000 students registered for the 2024 placements, but 36% are yet to secure jobs. The placement season will be officially ending by May. Now, this is a worrying trend with concerns rising over low campus recruitment due to global economic challenges. But what's alarming is that the trend seems to be worsening since last year. Of 2,209 registered students in IIT Bombay in 2023, 1,485 were placed, which means that 32.8% remain unplaced last session as well. This raised concerns over the relatively low number of students recruited via campus placements. IIT Bombay alumnus and founder of the Global IIT Alumni Support Group, Dheeraj Singh, has said how it's been an uphill task to invite companies to the campus compared to last year due to the global economic meltdown. He further adds that a large chunk of the 380 companies that arrived to shop for talent were from the domestic market. Traditionally, international players are known to outnumber Indian companies. Now, according to him, students from computer science and engineering branch, which are usually placed easily, didn't see 100% placement among those registered. The professor goes on to highlight that an error was created by the placement cell this year in the Engineering Institute. He shares that when only 22 IIT Bombay students received more than 1 crore in phase 1 of the placements held in December, the institute announced that 85 candidates were offered over 1 crore. The situation is particularly concerning because the IITs of Delhi, Mumbai, Kanpur, Madras, Kharagpur, Roorkee, Guwahati and Varanasi set the bar so far as engineering placements in the country are concerned. Hundreds of thousands of students vie for one seat at these prestigious institutes, and many look at it as their ticket to getting a lucrative job. Now, due to the economic recession, even IITs are struggling. This is because of several factors, including lower intake per recruiter, some companies skipping placements, and an overall subdued hiring sentiment, in part that is driven by the tech slowdown. This slowdown is being felt across multiple sectors, including tech and consulting as well. Well, the gloomy scenario is attributable to the slowdown being witnessed across multiple sectors, including tech, consulting, and other services. Economic shifts, geopolitical economic worries, and the recession fears have only resulted in further slowdown. Meanwhile, institutes which have already expanded their recruiter list are even reaching out to more companies through the alumni, venture capitalists, and social networking platforms like LinkedIn for this second round of placements. Interestingly, startups and public sector organizations are also being looked at. Startups like Flipkart and Ola have also started making their appearances in IITs. In fact, the IIT's turbulent affair with startups has also matured over the last decade. Rajiv Methi, who's the chairperson of the Career Development Center at IIT Kharagpur, said that our target for the second phase is to reach out to as many companies as we can. We are not limiting ourselves with numbers, and we are already in touch with companies to understand their set of requirements and whether they can find a match among our students. However, such is the competitive environment that most IITs are not revealing their strategies yet, as they are facing stiff competition in getting adequate recruiters and job offers for their students. Well, hopefully things start looking up for these students who spend most part of their lives preparing and working hard for one of the toughest exams in the country. Would you imagine, out of 7 lakh students on average who appear for an IIT exam, only a handful of 10,000 get selected for these institutes? Consider the creme de la creme of technical and management education in India. These youngsters are now hoping for things to look up for them to be able to get their dream job.